Hello. Okay, so before I get started on my speech, just kind of going over my motive behind my topic for this persuasive speech. The last week of my life has been absolutely insane, from graduating to traveling all over the Pacific Northwest, looking at colleges for me to actually go and get a bachelor's degree from in topics that I'm interested about and what I want to do with my life, and going into actually maybe going 10 hours away to a school this fall. So my life has been absolutely insane. So choosing this topic was kind of hard because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to talk about, but after kind of word vomiting, as I like to say, all over for an outline and then cleaning it up, this speech is kind of my way of reassuring myself and hopefully other college kids or high schoolers to go into college and the importance of it. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. As a student from the 2020 high school graduating class, the option to go to college is a scary thing to consider with so much change in the world. How will I ensure learning techniques in a way that I haven't been taught? How will I be able to hold a secure job to pay for my college? The most popular line of advertisements right now is, "In these unprecedented times," which by now seems cliche, but they aren't wrong. These times are unknown. And even on a regular year, the option to go to college is still a big decision. So why go now? With so much unknown, there are still basic requirements in how our jobs in this country work. Education doesn't mean just a degree. It also means social awareness, including scientific findings of social justice or vaccines for deadly viruses. Having degree credentials also secure lifelong stability, security, with an education that can always get you a better job than fast food restaurants. Getting your high school diploma is the first step, then your associate's degree, a bachelor's, and so on. Basically, the higher degree you have, the more money you're going to make. In 2018, students with a college degree made about $1,198 a week. Someone who only had a high school diploma earned just $730. That means a non-college grad are missing out on about $1 million in earnings over a lifetime. Sure, student debt is insanely high, but on average, loans are usually paid off in about 20 years. So by the time you're in your early 40s, you still have 30-ish years to save for retirement. Workforce education pay rates are wildly vast, depending on which field of study, but nevertheless, your odds are better to find a job sooner than someone who doesn't go to college. Education is something that cannot be taken away from you. In these unprecedented times, just kidding, but really, with all these uncertainties of maybe my house is gonna get looted and burned down today, and as horrible as that sounds, our things are just things. Things are physical objects. Things that you can use green paper to acquire or trade your things for the green paper as you wish. Knowledge is power, not just a sign your third grade teacher has in his room. Knowledge can also be given. Knowledge can only be given. It is something that can never be taken away. You can use your knowledge on a test, or if you're being attacked by some ninjas, in the exact same scenario as Jackie Chan in that one Karate Kid movie that used that same sick move he did. The matter of point is that your brain remembers that knowledge. During your time alive, global pandemic or not, you can count on your college education to ensure you a job at the end of this whole thing the world has going on right now. Would you let a middle schooler put a catheter in your grandma? How about a high school student build your house? Would you let someone who has a doctorate or an architect degree? Of course you would. We let people do that every day. As an employer, which would you hire? The graduate or the middle schooler who really, really wants to do it and promises to do it their best job? The graduate. You want top of their class, educated people to be hired to help you. And as a college student, you want to be that person. It's called job security. 1, you have companies fighting over you, which means 2, you're going to make a decent amount of money. And underlying that is 3, security. Employers want smart people, plain and simple. College education is too often looked at as an optional lifestyle, and I get it. I have passions in life that don't always seem reachable, even with a college education. But because of high school counselors and college fairs, I found programs that I'm genuinely interested in. Because of these people pushing me in life, I know that all 3 of the points I just made are very true and not only possible for me, but for anyone. Thank you.